For centuries, God's people have sung the truths of the Christian faith. For many, they began singing these foundational truths in childhood and carried them through the seasons of life. Recently, a small ensemble from Overture Music Academy shared Amazing Grace with seniors in a retirement home, which lifted their spirits. A resident of Franklin, Miss Mildred Gum also cherished songs of the faith until her final days. Susan Comer, Miss Gum's daughter, recalls her mother's love of singing.
Could you tell me just a little bit about your mother?
I most certainly can. I dearly loved my mother, and I can tell you, the older I got, the more I realized that everything my mother said she was right about. But my mother loved the Lord. She loved the things of the Lord. She was a no-nonsense kind of mother. She lived to be 96. She cared deeply for the whole idea of generational and covenantal passing of God's truths on down because she benefited from her grandmother passing truths down. And I have a huge box next door of hymnals that belonged to my great-grandmother, which was her grandmother. Anyway, my mother was just an incredible woman of God, and she loved well. And another fun fact about Mommy was that she was a lifetime learner. She loved, when she was older, like when she was in her 90s, she still loved to learn, and she loved to take care of her family. Sweet.
What are your memories of your mother singing hymns?
Well, my mother played the piano, and she sang a lot. She played the piano at the church, and I can remember sitting in church next to her singing hymns. And I can remember, like, when we were riding in the car, we would sing hymns. And even like the last year of her life, we'd get in the car, and sometimes on the way to church we would sing, "This is the day that the Lord has made," or just some other hymn. So she was really quite the lady. And she knew all the words. She knew all the stanzas. And we did sing a lot.
In what ways did those songs lift her spirits or strengthen her faith?
Well, she liked to sing theologically correct songs, and she liked to sing songs that had substance and that would definitely point her to the things of the Lord. She wasn't looking for necessarily a feeling when she would sing. She looked for words that would speak to her soul, words that had significance and that would point her toward the things of the Lord. Especially older hymns, when people had a broader vocabulary than what they do today, and having a broader vocabulary, it makes meaning more specific. And I don't know that she was a big fan of just singing the same words over and over again like a mantra, and trying to generate a feeling. she brought us up to know who we were in the Lord. And that was very important to her. And that's what I tell people today. Knowing who you are in the Lord is what, like when you young men are parents, that's the single most important thing you can give your children. And then you don't have problems with, and we'll just start with self-esteem. But anyway, to know that God loves you and what he was willing to do because he loved you is life-changing.